Hi everyone, Bernard here. I hope you're all staying safe and well, and welcome to my film and TV channel. I hope you enjoy what I've got for you today, and please check out as you're watching this little links on screen as well for different things on my Facebook and Twitter, and of course my football channel as well. And please, all your comments are very welcome. Just let us know and push that subscribe button. Don't forget, please push the subscribe button. Make sure your notifications set to public as well if you want to know when these vlogs are coming out. Push that notification button as well. So anyway, please enjoy. Today we're looking at a BBC series. Yes, we're going to look at a second series this time of a thing called Baptiste. If you've seen that one, yes, series 2 of Baptiste. Of course, it's a spin-off serial from the British TV drama The Missing originally, and using one of its central characters, Julien Baptiste. The clues in the name. Played by Checky Cario, if that's how you pronounce that. My apologies, Checky, if it isn't, but there you go. The first series was broadcast on the BBC One starting February 2019. So we've had a bit of a hiatus, obviously, with the various reasons for that, as you probably know. And it's written by Jack and Harry Williams, as is his second series. It began on the BBC on the 18th of July 2021. That was the first episode. And you can watch it nicely weekly, or you can do what I did and have a little binge watch. And I'll have to do a little thing at the end, whether something should be binge watched or whether perhaps you should leave little gaps. It's a new thing I'm going to do with these sort of things. I do tend to binge watch, obviously, just to do the reviews. But I'll sort of say, you know, is it worth a binge, or is it worth just taking an episode at a time in your own time, if you like, or just waiting for the weekly episodes, of course. But more on that later on. Yeah, it's got a lot to live up to, actually, because the first series was quite popular. Received, and if you look at Internet Movie Database now, still got an average rating of 7.3 out of 10. So yeah, it's got quite a lot to look out for. So what's this episode? What's this series about? Well, again, it's just one theme. It's just one real story over the episodes. And this time, Julien Baptiste travels to Hungary, Budapest, to help a British ambassador, played by Emma Chambers. Yeah, it's nice to see Emma Chambers, who needs to find her missing family. A body is found, the pressure is on to save Emma's other two sons. So obviously you can gauge from that what you will, but you do know fairly early on what's going on. Some background to this thing. I mean, Fiona Shaw, who stars in this as Emma Chambers, recently known for her excellent role, of course, in the brilliant Killing Eve. I think there's a series 4 of that coming out as well. So that she adds some quality to this new 6-episode series. Julien Baptiste, of course, Checky Cario. Sad and mixed up past, and his demons are matched in this one by a similar painful past and current future as we're watching the series for poor Emma Chambers. Obviously not too good for her either. So you've got two sort of protagonists, if you like, who are suffering quite a little bit, past and present and future. The series will cover some gritty subjects like addiction, political extremism, and doesn't hold back in its storyline. It's quite weird that if you think about it, it was actually a lot of this was shot in Hungary, and it's not. I'm not saying it wasn't kind to the Hungarian authorities, but obviously it's quite a little bit right-wing at the moment, so some of the subjects touched upon in this series probably hit home a little bit, but so I was a little bit surprised that they had free rein to sort of film this as they did. Is it any good? Well, that's the important thing. I've not seen any real reviews from everybody else yet about this. I did enjoy series 1 of Baptiste, but I'll make a confession. I'm not a particular fan of the style and role Cario plays in this. I don't really like the character. I'm not saying I don't dislike the actor. I think he does a great job, but as a character, I don't particularly like him. I didn't particularly like watching series 1. He as a character, the chemistry didn't quite work for me. And series 2 is exactly the same. He's not really grown on me. I still don't quite like his character that's being played. But it's a drama. It's a police thriller, if you like. So there's enough else going on for me to put that to one side. I'm not going to judge the whole series on just because I don't like a particular character in it. What you get in this series, as with the first Baptiste as well, as twists and turns, and you do get a lot of time shifts. You do get a lot of going back in time, which are quite clearly labelled. I mean, don't obviously, if you take your eyes off the screen for a moment, you might get a bit confused. But yeah, it is a backwards and forwards, and that's where it sort of leaks little twists here as the actual series goes on. So you have to stay alert. But obviously, all the backstory starts to come to the fore, and you learn things as it unfolds throughout the 6 episodes. Fortunately, it doesn't throw too many characters at you, which a lot of these things do, and I do, as I say, as a binge watch, it's okay they're throwing lots of characters at you because you tend to remember them, but as a weekly watch, obviously it does become sometimes, for my little brain anyway, I don't know how you cope, but I do get a bit confused with there's too many characters thrown into the mix. Unfortunately, with this being a political-based thriller, there is a tendency to do that in other ones I've watched, but certainly not in this one. You don't get too many characters. It's sort of some key characters, and that's about it. I did find 6 episodes, again, as a binge watch, a little bit long-winded, to be honest with you. Watching on a weekly basis, it's probably better, but they do tend to cover and recover stuff that they've sort of done over the 6 episodes. So it'd probably be a far tighter, more enjoyable thriller, if you like, if it had been done perhaps in 4 episodes. I mean, they are almost hour-long episodes, so they are quite long. So it does have enough perhaps for 4 episodes that's been stretched to 6, but again, as I say, that's the pacing of it as a binge watch, watching episode after episode. So therefore, I don't think that the pace of the thriller is going to be to everyone's taste. You know, I can't thoroughly recommend it. But for fans of the first series, I think you get more or less what you expect from that series. There's nothing really different. Say if you like the character of the lead, which is by the by for me, I don't. But you know, obviously I can go with the storyline. But for fans of the Baptiste one, I think this is a pretty safe bet. And given my small criticisms, which are 1 or 2, aren't they? I think it's an okay series. I'm not going to rave over it. I'm not going to go mad about it. So if I have to give it a rating, I'm obviously going to give it a watchable rating, which is my little 6 out of 10. Which it doesn't really offer us anything out of the box. We've seen it before. We've seen similar things, but it's not bad. It's an okay watch for this type of TV thriller. To binge or not, I did say, didn't say. Well, I think I've hinted at it, haven't I? I think it's possibly best watched. If not weekly, but perhaps if you do record like I do, and then start watching at the end with some stuff that's not available on iPlayer or ITV Hub or Channel 4 or whatever, it's probably best to watch an episode. You can watch an episode a night, or an episode every 2 or 3 nights, or an episode a week. It's not really a good binge watch, if you like. It certainly didn't grab me enough to keep me on the edge of my seat to watch episode after episode after episode, which is what I enjoy in a real binge watch, where you literally don't want to go to bed. You want to watch, let's stick another episode on. I go back to the days of 24. Remember that? I used to love that when it first came out. You know, it's one of those things. We'll watch an episode. Go on then, we'll watch another episode before we go to bed. Come on then, we'll just do a third. And this is what I call a good binge watch. But this doesn't fall into that category by any means. So, but as a weekly or however quickly you want to watch the episodes, it's fine. But to binge or not, I would say probably not. Anyway, there you go. Let me know your comments, what you think anyway. And to say my apologies to the actor. He's not the actor, he's just his character. He can't really I just don't like him. I just don't like his character in this. But overall, it didn't bring the whole series down too much, because I got what I expected. Anyway, thanks for watching. What are we going to do this day? Have a great one. Look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your families. More importantly, let's all look after each other. So we meet here again on the Film and TV channel, or perhaps have a flick across, have a look at my Citizen channel. I only ask one thing. Stay safe, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.